the NFL offseason might look quiet on the surface, especially during those stretches where no games are happening and the big headlines seem scarce. But the reality behind the scenes is far more active and full of tension, particularly when it comes to rookie contracts. One of the most intriguing stories unfolding right now involves the San Francisco 49ers and their second-round draft pick, defensive tackle Alfred Collins. Even with less than 3 weeks remaining before training camp officially kicks off, Collins has yet to sign his rookie contract. This situation has fans and analysts asking serious questions about what's going on and whether the 49ers should be concerned about this holdout, especially given the critical role Collins is expected to play in the upcoming season. The hesitation around Alfred Collins is not an isolated case unique to San Francisco, but rather part of a league-wide trend affecting second-round picks across the NFL. In fact, only the players selected in the entire second round have signed their contracts so far. One of them is Jaden Higgins, a wide receiver from Iowa State picked by the Houston Texans. And the other is Carson Swinginger, a linebacker from UCLA who was drafted by the Cleveland Browns. Both players signed relatively early in the second round and had fully guaranteed contracts, which contrasts sharply with most second-round picks whose negotiations are currently stuck due to disagreements over guaranteed money. Looking at Higgins, Houston's pick is a fascinating addition to their offense. Higgins brings a rare combination of size, speed, and physicality, making him a strong run blocker and a serious threat in the passing game. Paired alongside Nico Collins, Houston suddenly boasts a wide receiver corps loaded with big, athletic, and physical players who can challenge defenses in multiple ways. For a team that has faced questions about their offensive weapons, especially after concerns surrounding quarterback C.J. Stroud's supporting cast, this pairing could provide a much-needed boost. Higgins' skill set fits well with Houston's vision, as they want players who can both create yards after the catch and contribute to the run game. On the defensive side, Carson Swinginger stands out as a linebacker with excellent instincts and athleticism. While he may be lighter compared to some traditional linebackers, his ability to cover running backs, tight ends, and wide receivers makes him highly valuable in today's NFL, where versatility is key. His performance during rookie mini-camp, which included a memorable interception, highlighted his football IQ and his knack for diagnosing plays quickly. Swinginger's playstyle suggests he could be a vital piece for the Browns' defense moving forward, especially as teams increasingly rely on linebackers who can both rush the passer and cover multiple offensive threats effectively. Turning the focus back to the 49ers, training camp is set to start on July 22nd, but all rookies, including Collins, are expected to report a week earlier, on July 15th. This rookie class holds significant weight for San Francisco, as they are counting on these young players to contribute heavily to the team's success. In the near future, alongside Alfred Collins, defensive rookies such as Mike Williams, C.J. West, Nick Martin, and Upton Stout are all expected to vie for meaningful roles, with some potentially even contending for starting positions as soon as next season. This underlines the importance of having these players fully signed, healthy, and integrated into the team by the time camp begins. However, Collins' contract situation and injury status paint a worrisome picture at the moment. He did not participate in rookie mini-camp and missed mandatory mini-camp practices due to a calf injury that he is currently rehabbing. For a player of his size, standing 6 feet 5 inches tall and weighing around 330 pounds, being sidelined during this crucial development period sets him back in terms of conditioning, learning the playbook, and building chemistry with the defensive unit. The longer this delay continues, the more it raises red flags about how ready he will be when the season starts. One of the root causes behind these stalled contract talks is the broader debate in the NFL regarding guaranteed money for second-round draft picks. Unlike first-round picks, who receive fully guaranteed 4-year contracts regardless of performance or injury, second-rounders are currently fighting for similar guarantees. Their agents have been pushing hard to secure contracts that offer full guarantees, arguing that being drafted in the second round is an impressive achievement in itself, given the 7-round structure of the draft, and that these players deserve comparable financial security. This push for fully guaranteed money by agents has created a bottleneck, as teams are reluctant to commit to those terms. From the franchise's perspective, fully guaranteed contracts for second-round picks would increase financial risk, especially since many second-rounders may not pan out. or could be sidelined by injuries early in their careers. Teams often prefer contracts that offer some flexibility to cut players without incurring dead cap penalties if they don't perform as expected. This tension between player security and team financial strategy has resulted in a slowdown in contract signings across the league. In the case of Alfred Collins, the delay is particularly troubling because the 49ers are relying on him to help shore up their defensive tackle position. San Francisco clearly identified this spot as an area of need, which is why they drafted not only Collins but also C.J. West, doubling down on adding youth and depth along the defensive interior. The current defensive tackle rotation features veterans like Jordan Elliott, Kevin Givens, and Kalia Davis, who have solid experience but aren't necessarily seen as long-term answers. Elliott is known for his run-stopping ability, Givens brings some pass rush skills, and Davis, despite being a late-round pick with good potential, has struggled with injuries. Evan Anderson, an undrafted free agent from last year, has also shown flashes as a rotational player. But the 49ers clearly want to bring in fresh talent to invigorate this unit. Alfred Collins fits the mold of a high-ceiling player with rare physical traits. His combination of size, arm length, and athleticism places him in the upper echelon of defensive tackle prospects. At Texas, he stood out playing alongside other NFL-caliber defensive linemen, consistently demonstrating a strong motor and excellent technique. His tackle-to-miss tackle ratio is particularly impressive, with a high number of successful tackles and very few misses, showing his reliability and consistency. He also has the ability to disrupt passing lanes, as shown by his 7 passes defended in his final college season, a notable feat for a defensive tackle. Despite all these positives, the lingering calf injury is a legitimate concern. Soft tissue injuries like this can be tricky, especially for a player of Collins' size, as the weight he carries puts significant strain on the affected muscle. There have been cautionary examples at the professional level, including basketball stars dealing with calf issues that later led to more severe injuries like Achilles problems. NFL players with similar injuries have sometimes experienced recurring setbacks, and the 49ers will want to ensure Collins is fully healthy before pushing him into a full workload. Ultimately, the situation with Alfred Collins is a balancing act for the 49ers. On one hand, they must secure his contract to get him fully on board and ready for the season. On the other, they need to manage his health carefully so that his development isn't compromised. While the current concern level might be moderate, perhaps around a 4 on a scale of 0 to 10, that concern will only grow as the calendar inches closer to training camp. The team cannot afford to have their prized second-round pick hold out or miss valuable practice time. The 49ers organization clearly has high hopes for Collins. Drafting him signaled a commitment to strengthening their run defense and adding disruptive power to the defensive line. His presence on the field will make a tangible difference in 2025, providing the kind of interior force that can free up linebackers and defensive ends to make plays. Given that San Francisco holds the second most salary cap space in the league, it's reasonable to expect that they can get this deal done without major hurdles. For fans watching closely, the hope is that Alfred Collins will soon put pen to paper and get onto the practice field without delay. His unique combination of size, skill, and tenacity gives the 49ers a promising young cornerstone on defense, and missing time now could have ripple effects throughout the season. The coming weeks will be crucial in determining whether this situation resolves quickly or becomes a longer standoff. But one thing is certain, the 49ers are counting on Collins to help them contend for championships for years to come. But before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to 49ers Zone and hit the like button on this video. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on the San Francisco 49ers. And don't forget to share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. There's growing buzz swirling around the San Francisco 49ers, as rumors hint at serious internal tensions involving star running back Christian McCaffrey. According to sources close to the team, McCaffrey's behavior during recent training sessions has reportedly crossed the line, sparking concern among the front office and coaching staff. Insiders suggest that what transpired during practice was unacceptable, with whispers that McCaffrey may have gone beyond typical competitive edge and actually insulted a teammate, a move that could shake the locker room's delicate chemistry. While the 49ers organization has not made any official statements, word is that the front office is preparing to step in to address the situation. The team's leadership is known for valuing discipline and cohesion, and such a disruption from one of their key players could not be taken lightly. The tension comes at a crucial time, as the 49ers aim to solidify their roster and mindset ahead of a demanding season. McCaffrey, who has been a vital offensive weapon when healthy, is reportedly facing scrutiny not just for his on-field contributions, but also for his conduct behind closed doors. There's speculation that this incident might impact McCaffrey's standing within the team, potentially influencing future decisions about his role or even his tenure with the franchise. Some insiders argue that while McCaffrey's talent is undeniable, maintaining harmony in the locker room is just as important, especially for a team with Super Bowl aspiration. The 49ers' willingness to intervene could signal a tough stance on player discipline, underscoring that no individual is above the collective good. Fans and analysts alike are watching closely, wondering how this will unfold and whether the situation will be resolved quietly or escalate into something more public. Could this rumble mark the beginning of a rift, or will it be a catalyst for renewed focus and unity? For now, all eyes remain on the 49ers as they navigate this unexpected drama. Hoping it doesn't derail their quest for glory, the coming days will likely reveal more. But one thing is clear, the saga surrounding Christian McCaffrey's conduct in practice has become the talk of the NFL rumor mill. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the San Francisco 49ers, make sure to subscribe to 49ers Zone and give this video a like. We always look forward to hearing your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.